I'm Tiffany Cam. I'm Tiffany Cameron, Reggae Girl Striker, and you are watching the Reggae Boys Commentary. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe.
Okay, here we are. Here we go. Hello, everyone. I'm Simon Preston, and welcome to Reggae Boys Commentary. Thank you so much for tuning in to another video on this channel. Really, really appreciate it. This is your #1 hub for everything Jamaican football related. Reggae boys, reggae girls, you name it, we got it right here on Reggae Boys Commentary. So let's talk about a player that a lot of people are interested in, and we'll go right into the matter. Very special good evening to those in the comments as well. Marcus Mosiah Garvey, you're alive. Up, Uncle Simon. Big up, big up. Hope you're doing good. IS Abdi says, evening, Simon, evening. IMAX's Football JD says, thumbs up and fist bump. All right, guys. All right, guys. My idol. A joke. I'm not idle. It's a serious video that I'm putting together. It's a serious video. I'm not going to do a 1-hour video on this topic because it has a simple, straightforward answer. But I'm acknowledging the persons in the comments that have taken the time to comment. So, yeah. Andre Beckman says, hey, Simon, thank you. Kevon Bailey says, evening, Simon. Jermaine Rabba says, hey. Man of God says, up. So come on, guys. Drop your comments in. Use a super chat. And hail up your brethren. It's as simple as that, you know. It's as simple as that. Dre Anyweather Sports, the Chelsea fan, says, checking in. Welcome back to Dre Anyweather Sports, where I support the following teams: the Dallas Cowboys, Harborview, the LA Lakers, and the Reggae Boys. Giovanni Palmer says, James can play for Jamaica. Yes, because she qualifies to play for Jamaica through her paternal side of the family. Fresh God says, blessings, Simon. Blessings fall upon my right hand. Big up, big up, big up. Yeah, well, been busy, I can imagine. Malik Mills says, Simon Wagwan. Wagwan popcorn. Then a popsicle. But tell me something. Oh, get the new Clarks, the daddy. Which color that? Mad in a party. Are you alone of them style, the daddy? The queen for England, of a lover of yardy. 10 out of 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 10. Max at Football. I'm taking a 1-day break. Cataract stressed me out. Also, must take the booster shot. You know, so I took the booster shot last week, Monday, and I'm feeling good. I've took AstraZeneca, shot 1, shot 2, AstraZeneca booster, and I've only felt one side effect. One side effect I feel. I sleep 10 hours straight without waking up. Seriously. So I'm going to bed tonight. I'm going to go to bed 8 o'clock the night, Zine. I wake up 6 o'clock the next morning. When I wake up for go bathroom, when I wake up for check my messages, I put down my phone 8 o'clock. And when I wake up, I say 6:01. I say, wow, put it that way. Fresh got a laugh. Giovanni Palmer says, that means Reese can play for the boys. If Reese didn't play for England, then of course Reese Oxford could have played for Jamaica as well. Where the James family maternal side come from? The maternal side is English, my friend. As you can see, Reese James and Lauren James, they are mixed raced. So the father is black and the mother is white. The mother side, the maternal side, is English. Yeah, pretty much. So you have the father who is black and the mother is white. Mixed race family. Yeah. Glad to know cataract ancestors are working. Okay, guys. So as you remember in the last video that we did back in December, we talked about Lauren James and how her father wanted her to be an England international and everything of that nature. And I made it clear to you guys that her move to Chelsea was, for me, premature. At Manchester United, she was getting games, she was getting minutes, and progressing gradually, improving her skills nicely. And now she can't even get a game at Chelsea. I think the media just pushed this so that the brother-sister could play for the same club, when in actual reality, she's not ready for Chelsea for another 2 more years. But guess what? She made her decision, and it is what it is at this point in time. Yeah, it is what it is. So what is the situation? As you know, no, I can't keep this silent anymore. I can't keep this silent anymore, guys. All right, because I believe in speaking the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Because Hubert Busby is not being investigated by FIFA. Hubert Busby is not being investigated by FIFA. All right? He's not being investigated by FIFA. And to this very day, Hubert Busby has not received a letter from the Jamaica Football Federation that he's suspended. So why am I talking about Hubert Busby? The reason why I'm talking about Hubert Busby is because he had a discussion with the family of Lauren James. And Hubert Busby basically made a point extremely clear towards Lauren James's father and said, with what you see going on in the world and the treatment of Black female players in England, does he want his daughter to be in an environment where she may be looked on differently? Or does she join an environment where the color of her skin is not going to be under the microscope? And the father had a think. So the absolute latest deal right now with Lauren James is that she's considering Jamaica. Is the decision yes? No. Is the decision no? No. But it's interesting how the pendulum has swung from England to, all right, maybe Jamaica. Do I expect her in the April window? No. The CONCACAF final round in July? Possibly. Possibly. But here's the thing, though, Reggae Boys and Reggae Girls fans. Hubert Busby is currently not the head coach of the Reggae Girls. That is Vin Blaine. So you'd have to expect that Vin Blaine and company would have to have a follow-up discussion with the agent and family of Lauren James. Could Lauren James assist this Jamaican team right now? Yes. You can never have too much depth, in my opinion. Even after that, you have Jodie Brown, even after you have Khadija Bunny Shaw, Kayla McCoy, Tiffany Cameron, even after you have those gems, Shadea Damalekan, even after you have all these gems, you can still have more. Why? There will be injuries. There will be suspensions. You will have persons that catch COVID. Now, forgive my naivety. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But no, I take that back. But you will have players that will go through personal situations and make themselves unavailable for selection. And all of this have to be factored in mind. So just let that bear in mind. One Brogard says she's just coming back from an injury, and I'm sure she wouldn't be a regular starter for Chelsea. Yeah, she's not going to. She still have England on her mind still. Yes, England is on her mind, but the way the points have been put together is, do you want to be just another England player, or do you want to be a Jamaican legend? And this is something that has got her to think. Because if she goes and represents England, she's only going to be another name. Just another name like Enya Loco. Another name like Lucy Bronze. Another name like Ellen White. Another name like Georgia Stanway. But if she plays for Jamaica, Lauren James will be the name that will be remembered forever and ever and ever and ever. So that's something to consider. Honestly, why do these players consider the African and Caribbean countries a second choice? Many different reasons, you could say. One, because of they think about the long flights. They also consider about opportunities commercially. what it might look like on their resume. So that is the reality of the situation. So that's the update right now, Reggae Boys and Reggae Girls fans. I think it's imperative that we know the latest. And that is the latest right now. There is some, I don't want to call it indecision, but the positive that you can take from this video is that some thought is being given towards Jamaica. And I know a lot of Chelsea fans will be delighted to hear this news, especially you, Dre, Any Other Sports. I know you're delighted to hear it as well. So, yeah. One Bogart says, she's just 20 years old. You can't tell if she'll be just another name. Shake my head. My friend, England is also one of the best teams in the world. 4th at the last World Cup, 3rd at the previous World Cup. And no matter what she does in this career. Is she going to be the first name that everybody's going to call upon? Fresh God says, question, Simon, will Buzz be given back his job as Reggae Girls head coach? Will he be giving it back? It really depends on what happens. It really, really depends on the situation. It depends. Does he want to coach Jamaica? Yes, he wants to coach Jamaica. 100%. But if Vin Plain does a good job in these Caribbean rounds of qualifiers, or even goes and qualifies the team, Hubert Busby might never coach the program again. You know, those are the facts that we have to deal with right now. But as you guys know, I would love to have him for a discussion and everything of that nature. But the reality is that he can't speak until his lawyers give him the green light to do so. So I promise that once the lawyers have given him the green light to speak publicly, then I will definitely keep you guys in a loop. Why do you think I'm tuned in so early? Welcome back to Dre Any Weather Sports. All right, guys. People. Yes. Welcome back to the coach's desk. Yes. When these kids born somewhere else, we can't always blame them. No, we can't blame them at all. No, Marcus Mazagave. No, we can't blame these people. Did you and I have a choice where we could be born? No. Did you and I have a choice when we could be born? No. Now listen, for those of you, I know you have a lot of people in this chat that are way, way older than me. I'm in my 20s still. I know you have people in 30s, 40s, 50s in the chat right now. Right? Good. I wasn't born in the 80s, but I know from my parents that it was a difficult time economically for our country. Difficult time economically. People lost millions, including my father, who was courting my mother during that time when they were dating. I don't think they were engaged as yet. And he lost millions. She stuck by his side, and that was absolutely brilliant. But during that time of economic hardship, where Jamaican families suffered and it was difficult, many went overseas, Canada, USA, England. The parents of Tiffany Cameron, the parents of Chinyelu Asha, the parents of Adrian Mariappa, the mother, I should say, of Adrian, Andre Gray, Antonio, and company. No coincidence these kids were born late 80s, early 90s, right? No coincidence that these players that are part of the program were born late 80s, early 90s during this economic depression in the country, right? Big up the families that decided to go overseas for a better life. And big up to the families that decided to stay in Jamaica and try to tough it out, like my father and mother. Big up to them. But you can't blame Tiffany Cameron or Maps or Gray or Antonio because their parents wanted a better life. They have to feed the family. Food is not free. Simon, straying off topic, once Axe Taxi was released by Toronto, saying, I'm fully concerned. I'm not seeing him doing anything. Yes. How many 20-year-old can you name that is better than her in the current moment? 20-year-old English players or 20-year-old female players? What's up with the Costa Rican situation? FIFA is still investigating the matter, but no decision has been arrived. Sorry, what's the deal? I missed it. The deal is that Lauren James is considering Jamaica. That is the situation. Why you laugh? You think I look like Oliver Samuels? I'm not a comedian. Why are you laughing at me? I don't even look like Tony Hendricks, much less Oliver Samuels. So, you know why when I laugh at me? Man, I Blacker Ellis. Man, I Glenn Campbell. Man, I Oliver Samuels. Man, I Tony Hendricks, pale face. Man, a white yardy. So, I don't know why I laugh at my fun. Man, a comedian. Man, a comedian. Probably just more bad news. No. I hope you heard what I said. Chelsea regular Drew Spence can be an influence in the decision-making process also. Good job. Yes, that was the ice cream truck that passed, but Simon Preston is almost 3 years now practicing intermittent fasting. So ice cream truck can go. The old junker them. 20-year-old English player that is better than her. Okay, I'm sure you've heard of Georgia Stanway. Georgia Stanway for me is one of the greatest things since sliced bread. Yes, she's 23. I understand that, but she's in her early 20s. As far as other players, that sort of age bracket, Lauren Hemp, Manchester City. Ella Toone, progressing well at United at this point in time. Emily Ramsey, MZ Morgan, Ebony Salmon. I mean, Chloe Kelly's 24, but still. I mean, you guys know what I mean. So, yeah. So, where will we be Taxi be in the future? Do you know? I'm trying to contact Taxi, so I'm working on it. Simon, what's your background from? Where's your background from? So I am a third generation Jamaican. So I was born in Jamaica to Jamaican parents. My grandparents, though, from both sides came from other countries. My father's side is white from England, and my mother's side is Indian, of course, from India. But both my parents were born in the country. It's just their parents that came from other lands. So England and India are the countries of my heritage. So that's my mixture. Yeah. So, two dominant ethnicities within Jamaica. Some of these girls are so proud of their Jamaican heritage, they even be considered more. That is the point, yeah. Is it Marla Sweatman's fault? No. Is it Lauren Silva's fault? Is it Sydney Schneider's fault? No. Is it Daniel Gordon's fault? No. Is it Darren Moore's fault? No. Is Lauren James' dad Jamaican? Paternal side, which means that I believe if it's not the father, then it's the grandfather, but she's eligible to represent Jamaica. Simon, know them words the ice cream truck get a beaten. Yeah, man. Oh, you just joined? Well, if you're just joining, the absolute latest at this point in time is use the super chat feature to ask your question to be highlighted. Yeah. But in all seriousness, though, Lauren James is considering Jamaica, so we will wait to see how this will work out and if there will be progress where this is concerned. So we're hoping for the best. Yes, so Mariapa's dad is from Fiji and his mom is from Jamaica. So yeah, his parents, Mariapa's mom met Mariapa's dad in England. And yeah, but yeah, Mariapa is half Fijian, half Jamaican. Well, his dad is Fijian, his mom is Jamaican. Joby McAnuff, his mom is white, and here his dad is black. Kevin Smith, same thing there. Good evening, Simon. Or what is the deal with Lauren James? Lauren James is considering the Reggae Girls. That is the absolute latest at this point in time. Marcus Messiah Gabber says, like up the live, guys. Like it up, like it up. I think we have a chance. You think we have a chance for Lauren James? Well, I'm going to be quite frank with you. If we do have a chance with Lauren James, I think it's going to be imperative that we move quickly because it's going to be very, very difficult because England has the European Championships in the summer. That's the Women's Championships. And Sarina Weigman is a coach that 6 games, 6 wins so far. And she would be a coach that is willing to make some adjustments in a sense of integrating new faces into the squad. This is the same Sarina that guided the Netherlands to a runner-up finish in the 2019 tournament. Good coach. I remember her from her time a player. I remember her as a player as well. She was a talented midfielder, also defender. Played for Teerlede as well over in the Dutch league, and she's been part of the Dutch program in terms of coaching for some time. But so she deserves to be where she is at this point in time. She really, really does deserve to be exactly where she. Yeah. Laugh. Like up the live, people. Aussie cooking in the building. Aussie, 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 Aussie. Kevon Bailey says, one thing I like with the Reggae Girls is how supportive they are towards each other. They also support the girls in other sports. I didn't know much about the Reggae Girls manager, but what is his record with the girls? You talking about Vin Blaine or Hubert Busby? Which one? What is the latest on DJ Spence? Good right back for Jamaica. Doesn't have a Jamaican passport, my friend. Lauren James would help us forget the disappointment of that. She would, wouldn't she? Do you think Damari Gray is still under the radar? I don't know if he's going to play in March. I mean, the passport isn't ready. So it's like, oh, we'll get a passport in time for Nations League. Perhaps. Simon, would she be good enough for England if she was still playing at Man U? In my opinion, I believe that if she was still at United, that she would have already made an England cap already because of more games under her belt and everything of that nature. Ancient Drew. Vin Blaine is not new to the coaching setup. Vin has coached the Reggae Girls senior team before, although in World Cup qualifying was unsuccessful. He has guided the team to a number of fourth place finishes and so on in CONCACAF tournaments. Finished fourth in 2006. So, but we need to be finishing fourth if we're going to have any chance of going to the World Cup. Well, finishing top four, is what's going to help us get to the World Cup. So that's going to be something that we need to consider, wholeheartedly. So let's hope that that's something that we can achieve and things can move in the right direction and move forward. Agent Drew. Yep, Agent Drew should be assigned to the case. Yes, I know she was injured recently. I am aware of that 100%. I don't think she would have gotten that injury at United. Imagine have both James and Hines in the squad. Talented. Yeah, Taylor Hines, man. What a player. Gifted. Supremely. Well, let's see. The Reggae Girls had their first training session today at the Stadium East Field, and it was a lively training session. In terms of those individuals that stood out through the session, Tiffany Cameron caught the eyes most of head coach of the Reggae Girls, Vin Blaine. He was impressed with the touches that she gave both on and off the ball. The movements off the ball, of course, and touches on the ball, especially bearing in mind that this is a player that has been that just spent 24 hours flying to Jamaica. So there's been some good solid session today. There'll be another one tomorrow, and of course, game day will be on Thursday at 7:00 at the National Stadium. Hopefully, I'll be there. Jamaica should try and cap DJ Spence from now because next season he'll be in the EPL. Yeah. I wish we have Reece James as well. Yeah, well, that's the past, Is it true that Cameron Archer asked Bailey about getting a Jamaican passport? Not that I'm aware of. No, not that I'm aware of. Who are our biggest competitors for the qualifiers? Well, the qualifiers were in the preliminaries where we're going to face Bermuda, Grenada, the Cayman Islands, and Dominican Republic. The Dominican Republic is going to be our toughest game. And why? Because they have recently got the passports of 9 American-born players to play for the Dominican Republic. So these are girls that apply the trade in college and also professionally in the NWSL. So they're going to be a team to watch throughout the course of the qualifiers. And we play them at home in April. What we have the edge is in slight terms is the chemistry. So we're going to have to ensure that we can be able to do well. How many tickets have been sold already? Well, 2,500 tickets are what are available. And so far, about 1,000. Did the JFF contact Spence? No, my friend. No. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Let's see what the reggae girls are saying. Getting a message from somebody. Trying to get the starting 11, you know what I mean? Yeah, let's just say that the possibility exists where you could have players that play in different positions. The possibility does exist. What new players do you see coming during the Nations League? It depends right now, because after the Nations League, we're going to be, when the Nations League starts June, it really depends on who is in form at the club, and right now in terms of who will be fit at the end of the season. So it really depends. I think the Dominican Republic team has others in the US beside those. Yes, they do. They do. Don't waste time. That girl not playing for Jamaica. Oh, what is the situation with Junior Flemings at Toulouse? He hasn't featured in any of their games yet. Man got to work hard. Man got to work hard for his game. That's the reality. Simon, will the match be played on TV? No, the match will be played at the National Stadium. It won't be played on TV. No, the home games, the game against Bermuda will be shown on TVJ Sports Network Live, and the game against Grenada will be on Flow Sports. Do you doing a watch along? If I'm going to be at the game against Bermuda, I'm not sure if I'm going to do a watch along, but I'll definitely do a watch along for the Grenada game on Sunday. But for the game against Bermuda, as you know, I can't pan the camera towards the field of play due to copyright stuff. So I'm thinking that I'm not sure as yet regarding that aspect. Keita and Amari Hutchinson in Arsenal academies. Yep, look, I was at the barber yesterday, and my barber tell me about Amari Hutchinson and say, "Yo, Simon, we need that guy. No, get him a passport. No." And I said, "Boy, if you speed up the process with me here, my G, can work on him passport, What happened to McGee? Oh yes, that's right. I have to do a video on Tyreek McGee. I'm gonna work on that video on Tyreek McGee. All right. If not this evening, then later this week. I'm going to do a what is the deal on Tyreek McGee. So stay tuned, guys. I'm going to work on that. Thank you for the reminder, because I have the information. So give me a few and let me work on it. I'm getting to it. Tyreek McGee. The key is not to take any team lightly. And that's exactly the message that Coach Vin Blaine has pushed out. That's the exact message that he has pushed out. So I think it's exciting regarding that. Why are people laughing? I don't understand. Why are people laughing? Football play upon grass, no? On the field. Football don't play upon TV. You know what I mean? Football don't play upon TV. Football don't play upon TV. Football play upon the field. I've never played football on TV before. Wait. I've been caught playing football on TV. No, what did I just said? Sure. Can't keep up with them things, man. I've been recorded playing football. And them I laugh like say me. Sure. Oh, the barber joke. Yeah, man. God, trust me, it's a good barber still, Yeah, man. I can honestly say that I have the best barber in Jamaica. Honestly. And it's not no arrogance thing. It's the time that he spends. I mean, yes, he's an Arsenal fan, but let me be frank with you guys and say that There's a difference between liking football and saying you like football. Trust me. I know what I just said a while ago. So, yeah. Cedella Marta for JFF president. I don't think that's something she's interested in. I think the girls will pass round of 16. Yeah, man, 2027 for sure. Do you see Kyle Walker Peters will put on a Reggae Boy shirt? Not in March. Nations League? Perhaps. Good shout, Ramoy Reed. Nah, man. Ricardo, the best barber in Jamaica. Uppercuts. Simon, have you seen the 2 left shot Kaim Park score weekend? He's in great form. Is Thursday game on TV? Yes, Thursday's game will be at 7 o'clock and will be shown live on TVJ Sports Network. All right? Cool. Reggae Boys, Reggae Girls fans, thank you so much for tuning into another video on this channel. Really, really appreciate it. I have a video to prepare for you guys on Tyreek McGee, so let me work on that video, please. If not this evening, then tomorrow morning, the video of Tyreek McGee will come out. It's the situation with the club. I'm too Mayweather or Mike Tyson to be... No. Cedella would make the best president. I can see her more in a consultancy role, but president of the JFF, not necessarily. But Simon, what do you think about Richard Henry from Edwin? Decent player, you know. Decent player. I like what he's all about, honestly. So, Reggae Boys, Reggae Girls fans, what are your thoughts? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to Reggae Boys Commentary. Tyreek McGee video coming soon.